This episode brought to you by bubblegum-flavored facial cream. For the love of God, don't run out.
Hey everybody, we're watching They Live, and you're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Yes, you are.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Findley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Miscast Commentary. We are back to actually do a movie for a change after all this time.
Oh, hells yes.
A giant gap in
all those
recording
ones you
time.
heard before were pre-done.
And
Not this one. This is live.
I know. I didn't realize that Todd wasn't here until I put on some sunglasses. You'll figure it out in a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah. I like whatever you're doing with your voice in the very beginning of this.
What did I do?
I don't know. You had your radio voice on or something. You're
Oh,
like,
did I?
Hey, we're doing this.
Hey, everybody.
You should stay there the whole time.
Welcome to Joe Man and the Fuzz.
It's kind of like Hypnotoad, only way cooler.
What
do you think? The first one? Zinger, another zinger, Fuzz.
You find out that this Zoo Crew radio show is actually just a lonely schizophrenic on a ham radio.
That sounds like a great show, actually.
All right, well, I think that leads in as well as anything to our movie. We're watching They Live.
Yeah.
And how do we watch They Live? Well, simple. Just got to press play.
Yeah, it's pressing play now.
And I did.
What a fucking movie. We've done John Carpenter's. Yes, we did Halloween.
We did Halloween, and we did Big Trouble in Little China.
Man, we got a lot of John Carpenter's. We're going to run out of John Carpenter's here soon.
We-
Pretty soon we're going to be on Ghosts of Mars.
No, not a chance.
I
Ooh, I got a software update I'm going to have to deal with eventually. What'd you do?
can't hear anything.
Well, it's not here yet.
Oh, here we go. This movie, he just had...
Larry Franco.
What's his name? John Carpenter just had like a retrospective look back at his career in Toronto.
Oh, yeah?
And my buddy went to it. I don't know. He was there too, John Carpenter. And so you got to meet him. Oh, here's the classic. Hopefully you're watching this. The classic John Carpenter does his own music.
Oh.
This is like the baddest, assest movie like ever.
Mm-hmm.
Duke Nukem. This is Duke Nukem stole every line from this movie.
Yeah. It's, well, and just the ballsiness of hiring Roddy Piper, who had at this point done nothing.
Why? Do you have any facts on that?
Yeah, actually,
Did he think to himself after writing this movie, I can see Roddy Piper doing this?
No,
movie.
I can tell you exactly why he did. He saw him in WrestleMania 3. He saw him perform at WrestleMania 3, and he's like, he's right up the...
him and Mr. T versus...
No, him and Mr. T versus... him and Paul Orndorff versus Mr. T and Hulk Hogan was part 1.
Right.
Mr. T versus Roddy Piper was in 2. I don't remember who he wrestled in 3 because it's also surrounding Hulk and the Andre the Giant for me. So I don't really remember.
It must have been a one-on-one battle.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a Piper's Pit, too.
Who knows? But anyways, he just loved him in that, and he was just like, he's exactly the guy I need, because what he wanted was kind of like the working man to be this role.
Yeah, working man hands.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Roddy Piper was born in Saskatoon,
He was?
Canadian boy, yeah. He moved at like age 16 to the States though, to actually start wrestling and stuff like that. He died in July of 2015. His first actual credit in a movie was Hell Comes to Frogtown, which Todd bought me randomly for my birthday one year. We used to go out of our way to get really weird gifts for each other.
The worst movie you can find.
So we found that I got him Fart the movie, which I found out in one of those like.
I don't know if I even watched it.
No, I don't think so. Like that was one that you.
Or was it Hot Dog?
No, it was definitely Fart the movie.
Is that where the guy loves to fart and his girlfriend hates farting?
Something like that, yeah.
What a plot.
I don't know.
That plot's better than a lot of movies out now, to be honest with you.
That's the truth. But what killed me, Roddy Piper, when I was looking through his IMDb page, he was in a TV movie called Tag Team that starred him and Jesse Ventura.
Yes.
And then he was also in a movie that we did know, which was Back in Action, that also starred Billy Blanks.
Back in
Of
Action.
Tybo fame.
Yes.
We've got Tebow.
I think I've seen that. I think I've seen Back in Action.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
All right. Well, we're all
Look at all these job opportunities. I should go here.
There you go.
People complaining about in the States.
And
Look at
literally
all those jobs.
And literally that you would just go
Even
and
for
take
this guy
one.
with no leg, he just got a job. That's
Yeah.
why he's leaving.
Was that Corky from Life Goes On?
You wish.
Nice. He actually, I don't know if it was recently, but he fairly recently spoke in front of Congress. Very good. Very good
That
speech.
was Corky.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch that. Oh my, I'm gonna cry the whole time, bro. The moment
Yeah.
I'm gonna start bawling.
He was really good.
He was always ready for
really-
school. His mom didn't even have to wake him up.
Oh, God.
Corky.
Oh, God. He really ruined his older sister's sex life.
He made mine better.
Yeah.
He made... That's what I yell at when I blow my load. Corky! Romano.
Oh, God.
Look at him. He's down on his luck. He's living in the park. He's got his backpack on. Look at the gorgeous hair on him.
Yeah.
They make really awesome masks of this movie. I saw some
Oh,
during
really?
Halloween. I was like, oh, man. It wasn't even... I was just looking at mask sites, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, really? Shit.
Really good ones. Like movie quality.
Oh, really? That's real.
And you'll see later when they talk, you're like, what the shit? They live. What a movie,
can't-
man. What a movie. Who's
Yeah.
this guy?
I
This
don't
is
know.
like every guy in Toronto and downtown. He reminds me of the
sure.
guy with the goiter. There used to be this guy in Toronto who had a huge goiter on his neck. And he'd go,
Oh, really?
praise Jesus. But only when you walked past him. Like, as to terrify you. Like
Oh, really?
Like, you tripwired, like, the thing. And he'd go, praise. And one day, I noticed it was gone. The goiter.
yeah?
And I thought that he had handed out so many flyers that God was like, I'm going to take your goiter away. And then he instantaneously went and murdered a child, because then the next time I saw him, goiter was back.
Oh, really?
True story.
Cool.
I also saw two blind people run into each other on the same street,
Nice.
which I think the odds of that are astronomical.
Yeah.
Is that R&B singer Miguel?
I hope so.
Holy Lord, look at him.
He's really kind of into whatever
He
it was, though.
way too into
Just
that.
staring at that shit. Now, somebody we have to look out for is the former boxer and former Rocky villain Tommy Morrison.
Tommy
is
the
in this
Machine
movie.
Gun Morrison?
Yes, he
Rocky
plays.
IV?
He plays one of the Resistance fighters later on. So I wanted to
He
announce
does?
it now. Apparently, it was his
I
first.
think. Oh, but I'll find him.
Yeah,
You watch.
But he's only ever been. He was in this Rocky V and the TV show Sybil, and that is it.
Who's Tommy Machine Gun Morrison? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he did way better than he should have.
And and he caught AIDS at some point.
Oh, so he did way better than he should have.
Yeah, exactly.
He
He did Magic
did
Johnson
way
good,
better than
people.
he should have deserved.
Sorry, and it was HIV, but I don't know if he ever
You're
went
so
full blown AIDS.
insensitive.
I know. Gary Kibb or Kibbe, I don't know how to pronounce it, was the DP of this. He did a lot of other stuff for like Carpenter stuff. He did A Prince of Darkness, Halloween 2, Ghosts of Mars, Escape from LA, Big Trouble in Little China. But he also did a lot of stuff. He did like RoboCop 3, Double Dragon, Village of the Damned.
Double Dragon the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he didn't do the video
With the
game.
guy from, too bad for him.
Yeah.
With what's his name from Party 5. Was he in that?
Party of Five and the chairman from Iron Chef. So that's true. So go check that out. Iron Chef America, of course. But he was also.
Look at that.
Oh, I know, right? This reminds me very much of the beginning of
Recall.
Total Recall and
There he is.
and a little bit of Running Man.
Yes.
It's just always shirtless dude working hard, you know.
He's giving it. Look
at
at he's
him
fucking
go.
pissed off. But he
Shovel
saved
that
some
shovel.
for after lunch, bro.
Oh,
Jesus.
Keith David.
Keith
So this is
David, that's his name.
his third movie that he's been in from For Us. He was in the first one, Marked for Death, and he was in
He
Roadhouse.
was in our very first movie.
Yeah.
Keith David.
And
He's
this-
a special place in our heart, man. Keith David. I got to remember that.
I love Keith David, and we'll eventually do something about Mary to sneak him in again.
Put a goddamn shirt on. That's what he just said there. You can't be working. You're distracting all the gay construction
Is he
workers.
Woogie? Who's out there with his boyfriend Woogie?
Yeah, Woogie 5 minutes ago.
But yeah, anyways,
Nice
Gary
guy.
Kibb, he was also a camera operator on 16 Candles, Fletch, Stand By Me, Misery, Alien 3, City Slickers. So he's done like a lot of...
Camera what?
The camera operator.
Cool.
So cinematographer,
Yeah.
if you will. Yeah, it's just crazy. John Carpenter, I found out too, he's actually going to, because he's listed as an EP for the new Halloween movie coming out.
Right.
But he's also composing the music for it.
Sweet.
So
Probably means that he's just going to do the old theme again.
yes. And
Like
like
he's
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
Ding, ding,
See,
ding,
but
ding,
what
ding,
kills
ding.
me though is that is literally the laziest music you could ever do, but it is
works.
so effective.
Yeah, it's super
so
effective.
and we talked about that on Halloween.
If it's
so we don't have to
effective, it's not lazy.
No,
it's
that's true.
perfect.
bother. There you go.
It's well thought out.
So, honey, next time I don't take out the garbage, you can thank me later.
Exactly.
That's not how
There's
you
a
play
little
hopscotch.
They don't even know. Their parents are so poor they can't even teach them how to play hopscotch properly.
They didn't even have a proper taw.
Like, my God. Look at these guys. There's like a couple, like a human foot in there.
Yeah, bunch of dirty
my
dirts.
God. Some old native woman knitting something.
It's so
Look at the thing's moving on its own.
There's not there's just not enough explanation
Detroit?
as to why the world is homeless.
Well, this is
Not
the
like
whole
the-
world. They're just
No,
the poor people of.
Yeah.
Where is this? What town is this?
I don't recall.
Looks like L.A. There's palm trees.
This is a guy who I wrote in my notes as not Meatloaf, and you can see that that's true. I wrote not Meatloaf.
Everybody, that is not. And they don't believe me. They're freaking.
Yeah. But he's got a lot of small roles in things like
does.
48 Hours, Karate Kid, Heartbreak Ridge, Prince of Darkness, Hunt for Red October, Marked for Death. He was Johnny Cage's sensei in Mortal Kombat.
Oh my God.
He's got a beard in that one in case you
Johnny
recognize
Cage's
him.
sensei.
Yeah, and then he was in Seabiscuit, and he was in Deadwood
That show
for
was
a time.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that movie's apparently happening still.
What?
Yeah, they're doing a Deadwood movie.
Does it take place right after the third season?
Takes place 75 years later while they're watching the reunion of Will and Grace.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
gonna be great.
That sounds great.
I don't know if that math works out for dates. I really don't think it does, but that's fine.
Did you see the load of peas they gave? Like, even if I was poor, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here with these. I hate peas. God, I hate peas. God.
Screw you, peas.
Oh, I'd be like starving. I'd be like, fuck it, I'll just die right here.
Don't worry, I'll just eat this dog shit and grass.
God. Yeah, you let the dog eat the peas, and then when he shits them out, I'll eat his shit.
There you go.
Just to take the shitty taste of peas out of my fucking mouth.
Yeah. This movie is based on a short called 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was
by-
going to say, it's funny that you went there because I saw it in the beginning. I thought that this was John Carpenter. He didn't write the screenplay either.
No, somebody else wrote the screenplay, and I don't remember who. But Ray Nelson wrote this short, and it's got a lot of the same ideas in it. But it's actually a guy who wakes up from hypnosis, and then he finds out that everything's under control and all that, and they're trying to hypnotize him. And then he picks up the phone, and it says, "You'll die tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning." And he goes, "No, I won't." And he hangs up the phone, and he's trying to get people, and he goes to his friend, and he tries to get him up and running there.
This movie's wicked.
Right? But
I think there really are aliens amongst us. They came out with some shit recently
so.
saying that, like, we'd never know. Obviously. How would we know?
well, they said Roddy Piper in one of his later interviews about this movie said that this is a documentary. Like, he legitimately said those words.
It
I was
fucking probably is.
I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and it's really hard because it talks a lot about. They're like, talk about Hulk Hogan for 45 minutes and talk about they live for 8 seconds somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And Joe, you go find it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that's all.
I loved watching. It was like this interview on a talk show way back in the day when WCW was going. And he's like, how is, wrestling's not real. And Roddy Piper gets up and freaks out. He's like, you don't think this is real? And he like pulls his pants down.
Yeah.
And his hip has been like blown off in an explosion.
Yeah.
And he's like showing the guy, yes, this looks fake to you. And it was
Yeah.
like the most awkward. I was like, you're literally doing the opposite of what you're there to do.
Yeah. Remember when Vader slapped that Iraqi really hard?
Oh my God. Look at these nails.
Oh, they're good nails. What?
This movie is a really like good with the whole like commentary. What's funny too is now like how addicted people are to all of their devices.
What? I just
All of their
because we're recording this on a laptop while I'm holding my tablet. You're saying we're addicted
and
to our
watching a
devices?
TV screen.
Yes.
There's another monitor on the desk with softcore porn going.
Well, if I can't stay hard during the thing, what's the point? But yeah, Carpenter actually made the movie as kind of a response to Reaganomics during the 80s and stuff. But what happened was after it was done, a neo-Nazi group actually kind of tried to like appropriate it for their own things, saying the Jews are in control and the Jews are the aliens. And this is a real thing. You can actually find information on this. And so actually, like, John Carpenter had to come back out, and this was more recently because it was on Twitter. But he was like, "They Live" is about yuppies and unrestrained capitalism. It has nothing to do with Jewish control over the world. But we live in a world where you actually have to do that now and go, okay,
you literally
guys.
have to be like, okay, it's not. Why? Because like, how many people were reading this bullshit like piece anyways?
Yeah.
Like, it was like everybody in the world's like, oh my god, can you believe that this They Live the movie? Because like tables everywhere, dinners were ruined as people spoke about the Jew hatred in fucking They Live.
Yeah, Saul Applebaum almost had a coronary.
This is so true, man.
Yeah.
Keep us asleep, keep us selfish. I missed the last one.
Blow it out your ass. That guy there is...
He's in a lot of shit. He's always the homeless guy.
Yes, and you know what? He plays the homeless guy in the next movie we're going to do, which I have not announced yet. But we'll talk about it more then. See, that's a little hook. Now I've got you.
Meatloaf. He's fucking talking to that guy.
He's not Meatloaf.
Huh?
You call him not Meatloaf. Say, look
That's
at not Meatloaf. No, it's not Meatloaf. That's what I'm talking about.
Paradise by the
That looked like
Dutch.
Chevy
Is Meatloaf
Chase
still
next to
alive?
him. What?
Meatloaf. Is he still alive?
Yeah, he would
That's
just...
a fucking man.
You got to look up his more recent stuff. Anytime he goes, like, he like sings for Trump and stuff like that, and he's like singing
He's a
America
Trump
the
guy?
Beautiful. He's a whatever's the closest thing to Republican.
Whoever's flashing the green.
And is not a...
Good for you, Loaf.
And is not a leftist snowflake
piece
cuck.
of shit.
Right? So
All
he's
left.
just... But you could hear...
Libtard piece of shit.
He's just holding the mic. He's like... But it was like him, and it was two other guys who were like conservative singers. Like, think of like a Toby Keith and like that kind of guy.
Meatloaf.
And they're all singing, and then he's like...
Meatloaf, halfway through a concert, look at Meatloaf, and then think about Garth Brooks's double chin.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Or think about an actual Meatloaf.
Sweating.
Yes.
Sweating just out of the oven.
But
Go
yeah,
back to so these guys work at a construction site. So like, what are they work a decent job, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
and then they have to go back to shantytown. Like, what are they getting paid?
I don't know, and I'm
They're
assuming
eating
it's
out of like a soup. They're like the whole place is eaten out of an old boot.
yeah, and I'm assuming it's not direct deposit.
Well, not back in this day, right? Like,
No.
geez, they're getting ripped off.
Are they getting credits? I don't
The
know.
meal looked pretty good they're eating though.
Yeah, that church that's across from that kind of looks like the Prince of Darkness church.
It probably is.
Yeah, he's like John Carpenter's like, I work on this street. Yeah, I saw that guy's gut.
I
hanging
could have
out.
been that guy.
Yeah.
That is so mean. This guy's really homeless, I think.
Yeah,
So like they just film him wherever and then
yeah.
Jesus.
And once they shoot him away from the Prince of Darkness church, then he ended up on the set of our next movie. So, Roddy Piper, he'd recently got married right before this, and they asked him to take off his wedding ring, and he was like, no, I'm not taking off. And they're like, all right, fine, doesn't really matter. They're like, because they never mention a wife or anything like that, so they're like, it's kind of like weird that he's got one on. And he's like, oh, it could just be something that's unspoken.
No, yeah, well, it could have been his wife that died and he's not over it, so he wears the wedding ring still.
Yeah, absolutely.
Done. That's character development right there. That's fucking Roddy Piper,
Well,
man.
and that was exactly it. Like, and also, how often do you notice whether or not he's wearing a ring finger?
I don't know. Like,
Where
let's look
are
now.
these wearing a ring on
He's
his
wearing
finger?
a ring finger. That is disgusting.
I'm apologizing right now
Oh, man.
to all the people who've lost their
I
ring
got a
fingers.
whole necklace
for-
like that too. It's made of noses.
I'd rather wear ivory than ring fingers.
Who wouldn't?
Right?
Jesus, it's beautiful. Well, now that Trump is allowing, or did that stop?
No,
He actually allowed the dead in ivory to come into the country again.
Yeah,
Because he is literally Satan.
he's literally to me, I feel like he's literally just trying to reverse everything that's ever
He
been
is.
done.
No, he is.
So he's just like and then he's like, you guys figure it out when it's all said and done.
After I get impeached,
He's
good
just like,
luck.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna explode the whole thing, and then you decide what's most important to
I don't
you
know.
when you start back up.
I don't know whether he is the New World Order or whether he is the opposite and is fucking up the New World Order's plan. Because it's one or the other. He is either they put him there to fuck the whole thing up, or they were like, oh god, like we wanted Hillary, now this guy's really fucking shit up.
I like that.
But I think as long as chaos happens, NW is happy.
It's the prequel to Breaking Bad.
Look at this.
We got some kind of
Eisenhower is going to be in there. Fucking
It's weird that they have so many chemicals to make sunglasses.
Dip them. You got to dip them in the solution, right, to cover the...
Not the dip!
They live, we sleep.
I get it.
I found a sweet at the flea market. This guy makes buttons.
Yeah.
And they're all pictures from comics and stuff that he has. And I have a sweet They Live one.
Nice.
I should have fucking worn it. I don't pay attention. I didn't know what we were even doing.
It's all good.
I don't even know how I got here. I woke up in your bathtub.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, what's his face? Roddy Piper. His character doesn't have a name in the movie, but in the credits, his name's Nada. So like nobody ever calls him by name and during the entire movie.
N-A-D-A?
N-A-D-A.
Nada.
But in the book, the story, the character's name is George Nada. So I think they just you can safely assume that he is that.
Thank God he's like a klutz.
Yeah, exactly. See, that was the one thing I really liked about Roddy Piper as a wrestler. Like, he wasn't like fat Dusty Rhodes, but he wasn't like giant Hulk Hogan. He was just a guy.
Charisma.
He was just a guy who looked like he could win a fight.
Yeah.
And then
He's just a tough guy.
Was super entertaining to listen to. Like, I honestly,
I would liken The Miz to him now.
I am sure.
Right. If you watch wrestling, The Miz is like him, just really charismatic.
Yeah. He was on The Real World, right?
Yeah.
Real World. Yeah.
Miz is fucking awesome. He's like the best guy on there, man.
All right. Well, you heard that, Miz.
Miz. Oh, I got the belt.
Oh, did you?
My God, I have to bring it over for the next one.
Nice.
Oh my God, it cost me so much money.
Will you smash me over the face with it?
Yes,
and I'll blade.
Oh, you just ruined it.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go.
Uh-oh.
You better blade.
Oh, he's feeling his face. Who are you?
And when I say he better blade, he dresses up in blackface as Blade, and then I will hit him with the belt.
And then I stay in like such character that everybody begins to hate me, and I don't pay my taxes.
That was going to happen anyways.
Oh, for sure.
Regardless of whether you're working man hands.
There they are.
Look at this guy. He's got his hands down his pants. Working man. He's like grabbing his crotch.
Those
are my hands.
What am I holding in my hand right now?
Working man. I should use that. Look at my fucking hands.
Oh my God,
my
yeah.
hands look like a dead guy.
Todd has always had
canal.
Poor Todd has always had the most scaly, disgusting hands.
I have like shark skin.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like a girl whose boob is squeezed by him, it probably feels like a fucking like a cat tongue rubbing.
The worst is when like you take a glove on or off and you hear it like, you know what I mean? You hear it like where it catches something and I'm like doing laundry and the fucking dryer sheet's like stuck to my hand and I can't like.
You're ripping your jeans.
I should probably lotion them.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Lotion. Now listen to this. Like silk, baby. No, I wasn't rubbing my hands. Just full disclosure. The movie was actually...
Oh, he's got the shades. I want a pair of shades like this now.
You can just get the shades. They won't show you anything, but they will block the sun
bullshit.
so you could look up at helicopters.
Oh, well, that's what I meant.
All right, sweet.
I want to look up at helicopters more often.
Win-win, baby. But yeah, this movie, it was originally meant to be released...
There he is.
Oh, yeah? Is that...
Tommy Machine Gun Morrison.
Maybe... I don't know.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, but I died in the He's going to be one of the guys in the crazy when it gets crazy later.
I don't know. I'll have to see. But keep an eye out just in case that's not him.
Yeah, for all you Tommy Machine Gun Morrison fans out there, because everybody's going to recognize him, right?
Yeah, exactly. Picture him without AIDS and way younger. But the movie was originally scheduled to be released October 21st, but that put it opposite Halloween 4. And
really?
They didn't want to do that because Halloween's got money or has got like name behind it, so they moved it. But they wanted it to be close to the election still and before the election, so it got moved to November 4th, and it actually did pretty well.
Really?
It cost $4 million. It made $13 million.
It cost $4 million.
Yeah, and it opened at number 1.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you, Johnny.
Yeah, and then week 2, Child's Play, Ernest Saves Christmas, and Iron Eagle 2 came out.
Oh my God!
So that was it. Went down to number 4.
Iron Eagle 2.
Yeah.
And did you see Ernest Goes to Camp?
Yes. No, Ernest Saves Christmas.
Oh my God, movie kicks ass too.
There
Ernest
you
is
go.
a fucking man.
We'll get an Ernest movie.
We haven't watched Ernest, have we?
We haven't seen any.
We should
Ernest.
watch Ernest Goes to Jail.
Okay, we'll do Jail. Nice. Okay, I'll do Jail.
Fucking love that movie. He's like Jim Carrey before Jim Carrey came out, went nuts.
Yeah. Oh, God,
killed his
nuts.
girlfriend. He killed his girlfriend. It's crazy.
Poor guy.
Yeah, but yeah, poor guy, poor girlfriend.
Nah.
Just he gave her an STD and then she
probably
killed
wanted
herself because he's fucking drove her to the grave because he's whacked.
Nice.
I still miss him though.
That's what Usher's doing.
I could go for another Jim Carrey movie. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Yo,
Actually, I just watched him on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee just came back on Netflix. Well, this wasn't a new one. This was an old one, but it was a good episode, and it was nice to hear him where he's not like the world is an illusion.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. Like just talking about he talked about depression. He talked about his art. He talked about not wanting
he's a
to
good
be
artist.
He showed some of his art. It was actually quite good.
There's a special out about him on Netflix about how he transformed into.
I watched the entire.
How he was.
Yep.
Is it good?
It's fantastic.
And how he really, literally was like Andy Kaufman.
He paid a documentarian to follow him around, and they just released it all.
Wow.
Now, so like it's all footage from like basically
every
every day of production.
I saw it the other day when I was farting around looking for something to watch on Netflix.
I saw it and I'd heard about it so many times about how he was so in character and all that stuff. Oh, it's fantastic.
See, they never talk about him. They always talk about like oh, Buddy being the Joker, or they talk about the other guy that was Jared Leto. He's always in character, and you don't meet Jared Leto. They never talk about fucking Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah. Well, he only did it like that the one time. And he was actually, it's funny, he told a story on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee specifically about that. And he was at dinner with Nick Cage. And Nick Cage was like, I have to go. Those aren't your eyes. He's like, you're not you, and I don't like it. And he got up and he left. And then Seinfeld's like, it must be pretty difficult to weird out Nick Cage.
For real, right? Those aren't your eyes. And he was just regular Jim Carrey.
Those were a map to the Declaration of Independence.
You're a national treasure, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say.
It's all right.
National treasure comment threw me right off.
Sorry, buddy.
What a fucking movie. Cage is the man.
Nice. So, yeah, Roddy Piper, he still couldn't, like, act at this point.
What are you talking about? I think he was great in this.
No, but like what I mean was he wasn't like he didn't have the experience in doing this stuff and all that, and he gives Keith David a lot of the credit for working through the script and figuring out how to like, how to kind of process a character and do all that kind of thing.
Got to write in your notes, man, your intention and all that shit.
Yeah,
that nobody does anymore because there is no movies that anybody could even be fucking.
You just went on a weird rant where you literally just turned away from the mic and you're like, hey, motherfucker.
Because they don't even have what are you gonna act like in a green? Well, I guess there is certain acting when you're in a green screen.
Well, yeah.
But those movies at the Golden Globes, like Gary Oldman is too good for the movies that he's in.
Always.
Then that list of actors was crazy. Like Daniel Day-Lewis
the fact that he beat Daniel Day-Lewis was what I thought outstanding.
Too. Daniel Day-Lewis went back and killed himself.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, no, but I would argue that the group of women and the group of men for Best Actor and Best Actress this year were as good as it's ever been.
I agree. It was amazing.
Best Actress had Meryl Streep and Michelle Williams. The Post looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
he's got two. Spielberg always does like two.
Yeah.
He always comes in twos, and now he's got The Post and this Ready Player One, which looks awesome.
Well, it's because he always does one that takes forever in post, and then while that one's in post, he's like, I'll put together the one that's going to win the Oscar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you really need a bullet? I'm sure you could fart on that whole place and it would knock over. Do you really need to make the statement of like knocking it over with a fucking truck?
It looked as well put together as my son's Mega Bloks towers.
I think that Mega Bloks would hold up way better.
Yeah. I do like that that looked like a THX 1138 cop who's just beating somebody in the background.
You think they could have fixed it up a bit? They're all too busy sitting there watching TV.
Yeah.
We can't fix up their shanty town. Did you see the Cult 45 posters up there? It was like a load-bearing poster.
Usually I'm good at noticing the alcohol in movies, but apparently not in this one.
Come on, where are you, Tommy? Oh, you know what? Okay, I know. I think he might be coming up.
All right,
Tommy
so
Morrison. I'm on Tommy Morrison.
Don't hurt him.
Give her, buddy.
Beat him.
They're giving him some room though. Nobody wants to get hit with that friggin' cane of the guy.
He's not selling it though.
They're all like, which one of us is gonna hit the blind guy first? Like, ease. He look. They're like, jeez. Oh, he's like, screw it, I'll do it. You fucking pussies.
We're all like, I'm happy to hit him because he's black, but not because he's blind.
I'm so torn.
Life's hard.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes.
Nice. Keith David's role in this was actually written specifically for him after, because he was kept in mind after he was in The Thing.
That's the same guy. I think that's him.
It might be him.
I think that's him.
He's
Because he would be
credited.
way younger.
He's credited as resistance fighter, and that's all I know.
I have a feeling that's just I see this blonde
It's
guy.
probably
I
him.
think that's him.
We'll see. Ooh, who throws a flare out in front of a cop car when you're like it's all the cops?
They're all getting together. He's like, throw it in the alley for show, you know? Make
that's
us
fair.
look cool. That guy's all about like the Flash. Oh my
Yeah.
God, there's a baby in the corner. Look.
Oh, terrifying. Oh, the worst thing is they're not even running from the cops. This kid's about to get fucked.
It's been a long time for Roddy.
Get in the corner. I can't do a
trash
good
in the
Roddy
face is
Piper in case
poor.
anybody was curious about that.
I could, but my bronchitis is keeping me from really rocking it.
One of the things that Roddy Piper was asked to talk about when he was promoting the movie was the politics behind the movie and all that stuff. Like he was asked very specifically by like John Carpenter and stuff, but he was in the States on a green card and he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, he's not going to get into this like discussion.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not going to do that. And then when comes time for my renewal for there to be complications and I have to
Right.
like quit the WWF at the time. I'm aware it's still WWE. But
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, so I was like, good for him. I was like, he was like, yeah, I'm all happy to kind of like support this, but at the same
you
time,
think they're
like,
going to kick Roddy Piper out of the States? Come on.
you never know what
Everybody in the day was like loving Roddy Piper and wrestling. They would be like, I'm not going to go. Your boss would be like, you get over there and you get Roddy Piper. No.
not if they were more of the more Ultimate Warrior fans,
Yeah, true.
right?
Yeah, get him right out of the picture, eh?
Is it?
I want to know who the hell he fought at WrestleMania 3 now.
Here, we're gonna Google it.
Are you going to take a guess? Okay, so it's 3. It's Roddy Piper, WrestleMania 3. King Kong. No, he wouldn't have fought King Kong Bundy. He would have been, was it Cyndi Lauper?
Yeah, he fought Cyndi Lauper.
He fought Cyndi Lauper.
Hey Google. Oh, it is.
Movie
It's
might throw
okay,
it
Google.
off. Oh.
Who did Roddy Piper fight in WrestleMania 3? Oh, it didn't go fast enough.
Oh, Roddy Piper Wikipedia came up.
Who did Roddy Piper fight in WrestleMania 3?
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Adonis. Yeah, he fought. He did a hair versus hair match with Adrian Adonis.
Oh my God! Look at Adrian Adonis. Like what? Look at him.
God.
Yeah, that works pretty
Speaking
good.
of-
That robot there, eh?
Yeah.
A hair. So John Carpenter watched a hair versus hair match.
Well,
and
look at
was
his
like,
hair.
This is the guy.
Look at his hair.
So
and tell
clearly
me
it
he's
was
not.
his hair.
Yeah.
Would he have wanted him if he lost and had to
No,
chop his
Adrian
hair off?
Adonis would have currently
right.
been George Nutt.
Yep, exactly. I love that boom, boom, boom.
And and that was not like a cheap Google ad or something like that. I just wanted to see if it would work if I did it. I could have done it silently and typed it in while Todd talked.
Why?
But you know,
Okay.
sorry, I don't have Google Home or any Alexa things.
They
yet.
should come out with like official They Live shades.
I think they did.
Because they have like, you know, that one company that runs the sunglasses world, which is like for real. Like they're
Yeah.
a total monopoly. It's like they're crazy awful.
Yeah.
They should come out with They Lives. That's the thing if they got They Live glasses.
Okay, Google. Do they have licensed They Live shades?
Let's see.
Here are the top search results, starting with one from Wikipedia.
That doesn't help.
Who knows? Fuck it. Look, you got a whole box of them though. Look at
Oh
him.
wait, They Live sunglasses on YouTube. Sometimes
Look at this. You remember this alley because this alley has the most amazing thing happen in it.
Yeah.
South Park did a spoof of this.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get to it when it
talk about it
happens.
Look at the boxes have not changed.
How did this
You
movie?
see this?
Yeah.
Whoever came up with a box was a fucking genius. Have they ever said no? The new box. Boxes have remained the same since the dawn of boxes.
It's not true. Some boxes have like the part that goes on top.
No, you know, there's a little, you know,
Yeah.
things here and there, or sometimes you know the bottom part is 4 and you click them all together.
Can we
which I
just
never
talk?
get.
Todd's technological marvel is a 6-sided thing that holds stuff.
The simplest ones are the best ones.
It's like dice you could open.
Oh my god! What? They've got that now? Holy shit! Better cover up all that paper. Like this whole
Probably.
town, all they throw is paper.
A die safe where you roll it. You got to roll a 5 to then to be able to open it.
A die safe.
I'm kind of down with that.
I kind of like that. Is that for real?
No, I just made it up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So
But
patent
you have to
pending.
roll it right into the. How would that work? That sounds awesome. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how.
Anyway, so this is the last episode of our podcast.
Yes. Entrepreneurial.
Yeah. So
New business opportunities opening up any minute.
Yeah. So this is when Roddy Piper invented blue blockers.
Oh, here we go.
Obey.
They stole that probably.
What?
I think they did the company Obey.
Oh, probably.
It's the clothing company.
Oh, I'm
they
sure.
did. They had. I think that the company still goes. They're called Obey.
Mm-hmm.
They used Andre the Giant's face in their ads. Like, he's their main logo, and it's kind of in a They Live black and white kind of a ooh.
Yeah. See, for me, when
she there?
I saw a guy today wearing an Obey shirt, and I just wanted to, and I almost wanted to say, no, you Obey. Listen to your fucking music with headphones on, so it's not blasting while you're walking
was he
down the
listening to?
hallway. I don't know. It was some hippity hop music that I couldn't identify.
You know that hip hop, it has now surpassed rock and roll. Hip hop is now the number one form of music in North America, the most popular, which thus far means that rock and roll is cool again.
Nice. But what's the number one type of music on the radio?
Pop.
Country.
Oh, it is?
By a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. Country is the number one source because
Oh, God.
it's the one type of
fucking kill me.
it's the one type of music that people specifically go to. People who listen to pop music only like some of it, so they're
Right.
like, "Oh, I only listen to this kind or whatever." Blah blah blah.
Well, the country people listen to the same shit all day long.
Yeah, but like even
Oh, God.
like
I hate
my
fucking country music.
oh, you would think that at least a couple of the magazines wouldn't be a part of this.
Nope.
Or it was like you'd see that, and then like Swank was
I
fine.
like Larry Flint bends to no man or
That's how I was
alien.
like, yeah,
Is that Scatman Crothers in the background?
probably.
These ones are all right. Like they're 17. Let's see,
Golf.
17 is still out.
Now, Golf magazine
So,
was definitely made by
Cher on the cover of Hollywood or something, I'm guessing.
Stay Asleep. Oh, if
I
only.
like how it kind of looks 50s, 60s-ish, like when he looks at the buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
Look at this.
no imagination.
This is the truth. This movie is so fucking true right now. It's unbelievable. They want to control us more than ever.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, this computer, these apps, these phones, that's a manner of control. They're watching us through them, man. I know you think I sound like a fucking crazy maniac. Look at there. You can get masks like this. They
Nice.
go like this good.
Nice. I really like.
Look at this guy. He looks like a fucking alien.
Yeah, no doubt. I really like what they settled on for the look. Like it's cheap looking, but at the same time
It's
it's
good.
right. Yeah, like it's just right.
That guy does look like Scatman Crothers.
No,
Wasn't
he
that the
doesn't.
guy
That's
that was
super racist.
He does. That was the guy from before.
He looks more like Bokeem Woodbine.
I saw Bokeem in something recently.
Nice.
I liked it. It was a superhero
Oh.
movie.
It was Luke Cage. No,
Jessica
it was
Jones.
no, it was not that. We're not being racist. We're just saying random things. He was in Spider-Man.
That's what it was. Spider-Man Homecoming. That was a good
Yeah,
movie.
that was fantastic.
I liked that, actually. That was the best, the only Spider-Man movie I've ever liked.
Yeah. See, I've always liked parts of Spider-Man movies, but never enough of it to say
That's
like
not the same guy.
the
That's not Scatman Crothers, you racist.
what? Oh, it is. American money is my god.
I'm gonna do that.
send us American.
I'm gonna cut out some rectangles and put "This is your god" and try and cash them in at the bank.
Nice. Just anybody who's wearing shades.
Yeah, I'll come in with shades.
Imagine if you were really good with sleight of hand and you could like swap it around, and
So
everyone's
they'd
like,
be
"Whoa."
Sleep. That's my alarm clock right there.
I'm so into the idea of just being like, "Yep, all right, I'll sleep."
I like, I'm going to go with Roddy Piper in this as for Halloween.
Yeah.
All you need is a plaid shirt, dirty old jeans, and a pair of shades. Maybe a shotgun. I believe that Evil Dead's Ash also comes from him.
I
believe
could
that
see
he
that.
is an inspiration for Ash in Evil Dead.
This movie is a lot more
Influential.
Influential is exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you. Than anybody gives credit for. And what influence does it have on us? Its its like biggest line in the entire movie is a part of our theme song.
It is?
See, that's how you know Todd doesn't want to listen to this episode.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Hey.
Yay.
Remember, I put that one in there. I said, hey, put that line in there.
Yeah, do it. No, I didn't even make the decision to put that line in there. My buddy.
Oh, yeah, it was Buddy that made our music.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
Nate Endel, who did our theme song.
He should do some more tunes for us, and we'll do some funky videos.
Nice. I hate putting him to work.
Remember Oingo Boingo?
I remember
We'll
Oingo
have
Boingo.
way better music video than those fucking guys.
What?
Let's see how many humans are in
Danny
amongst
Elfman.
all these fucking alien fuckers.
See, everywhere else it's been much
a couple.
less. So this is like the aliens only.
They like this store.
department store. Yeah, it's because they sell all the liquor, the top shelf stuff.
Oh, there's one guy.
Uh-huh.
See, the mouth is like...
Just don't worry about it. Yeah, it's such a weird.
It's a strange... It works, though.
It does
But
work.
they don't show him too much, and it's not...
Sometimes, like, that one
President.
looks like he's animatronic.
Yes, I think he is.
And he still looks better than Donald Trump's Disney Hall of Presidents animatronic thing.
Oh, my God. They have to put him in there now.
No, he's already in, dude. He is the most terrifying thing.
Oh, my God. It's
In
even
the
more terrifying
world.
than the Avatar stuff.
Oh, God, you have no idea. It's just
What would you do if this
disgusting.
happened to you, Joe? Would you do something, or would you just kind of deal with it?
I'd be fine. It wouldn't surprise me and wouldn't bother me nearly as much as I think it probably should.
so offended.
Yeah. So here is there is Donald Trump's animatronic
Oh
Disney.
my God! It looks like a way like the first prototype of when Arnold takes his head off in Total Recall.
Chewie.
Yes, like what in God's name?
My favorite thing that I heard was from Shannon O'Neill, who's like the head of the UCB, like the creative director of UCB, and she's in the Chris Gethard show. And she was like, it looks like they had the Hillary one already ready to go and had to make drastic changes.
Because right here it says Disney accused of morphing President Hillary into Trump. Good. They're like the same person anyway.
It's fantastic. It's just so friggin' gross.
Oh, you better get out of there, Roddy. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably be really fucking scared, and I would probably run here.
Yeah.
Well, first I would run home and make sure that my mother wasn't a fucking alien. I live with my mother, okay?
It'll be
We have a
fine.
good fucking laugh out there.
It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be. It's going to be when I'm in jail for, what do you call it? What's mother murder?
Matricide.
Matricide.
It sounds like it's mattress murder, but
Yeah.
it's not.
You know that tag on the mattress that says "Do not rip off"? Yeah. That should be matricide.
That is, yes.
I love you, mother.
The Tooth Fairy.
I would never do anything. Look at this. I would go home and first I would go to all the people I know and love, and I would make sure they weren't aliens.
Yeah.
And then I would probably try and be like, let's just get the fuck out of here. Oh, he just admitted it. He just admitted it that he's a fucking alien.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Is that Tommy Morrison right there?
No,
he's
'cause,
one of the
he's
resistance
a good
fighters.
guy.
That's
He's a
right,
good
that's right.
guy.
I still think he's the kid.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's where we're sticking for now.
Oh,
But I mean, it
fuck.
was only a couple of years between this and Rocky V, so it couldn't be that far off.
Oh, so he wouldn't be that young.
No, I
So
feel like he
be
would have been a
fighter
boxer
guy.
at that point.
Okay, well, probably.
I don't know. Well, like what year was Rocky V? I'm thinking like early 90s, right?
Ooh, a couple good. Ooh, see, it wasn't like a one puncher either.
No.
If that was The Rock in a movie now, you would have punched the guy and he went flying across the car.
But let's give The Rock some credit because
Just kill the cop, bro.
the Jumanji remake that should have not done anything is
Jesus.
doing
It's
crazy.
huge money. The Rock is the
business.
biggest. That's why he's the biggest star in the fucking world.
Yeah, and that's why anybody who gets all uppity about The Rock
I'll watch
getting
it.
his own.
I love
Well, because
Jumanji.
they're doing the spin-off to like the Fast and Furious spin-off where it's The Rock.
Oh my god! And Tyrese like had a fucking bird.
Yeah.
Because like he blamed The Rock for like ruining his. He's like the only time. Did you see this whole?
Yeah,
thing
he was
that
like, you
happened?
ruined the family.
Oh, and he's like, the only income I have is these movies, and how dare you make a spin? It's like, buddy, how is that The Rock's fault that they're making a spin off of them, and it's not his fault that the only thing you got going on is fucking.
Wait, this is the
Oh, yeah, here we
best.
go. Here we go.
This is the most. This is the part that's in our theme song, and this is the most important line in the entire movie.
Of all cinema.
And he's staring around, and I'm waiting for him to actually do something
gonna
about
say
it. Any moment,
Just
he's
wait.
gonna say, "Oh, see, he knows. I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass." Yeah, well, I'm gonna be quiet, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
I didn't think you were gonna say it. You waited just so you could say it over top of him.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Fuck that guy, right? But no, but what's crazy about that was not written in the script, and actually,
He just said it?
Carpenter did write this screenplay.
It said, buddy, he said that was an amazing
was it?
shotgun to the face. In the beginning, it said
oh.
screenplay. Maybe he did the story.
The story about it, yeah, whatever it was. But he that line
Yeah,
comes
that
to
doesn't look so bad.
yeah, But anyway, I love that. But yeah, that line came directly from a list of things that Roddy Piper has said in like wrestling promos and stuff.
Oh, so Roddy Piper said that.
And he gave him the list, and then he's like trying to find things that would be good in and out of context, you know, and he's like, and he heard that and he's like, well, we got to use this one. So he took
Roddy
it out.
Piper wrote that line himself years ago.
Yeah.
Unless some wrestling guy told him to write it. There you go. There's some old 50s. Like, that reminds me of the eyeball thing in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right about up there. And this, I don't know. Like, this is
What a fucking movie.
Yeah.
Look at that explosion. Look. And he's like, all the debris falling.
I like...
oh, shit.
Just blow his face off. That would be amazing. Oh, no, he's cool.
He looks like that dude later. Yeah. He's like, he looks like the guy that plays that dude, the creepy face in Total Recall. I'm all about Total Recall today. Remember the bald guy? He's like, come on this way.
Yeah, you know, I know who you're talking about, but yeah. I just like the idea because obviously he did not blow up a robot above his head during that bit. So that means he'd from that angle, he shot up in the air and then somebody just threw some screws off the roof.
Piece of paper. It was like I saw a little piece of paper or something fall, right?
Here's
this creepy broad.
Tosses a little handful of hardware.
This is like the creepiest woman alive.
She's the creepiest woman alive with my favorite all-time
eyeballs?
Resume. Well, the eyeballs too, but the resume is from the
icy
eyeballs.
Hot eyes, eh?
Oh, so good.
The color of icy hot.
So I noted that this got 83% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics.
You did?
I no longer, after all the stuff I read with The Last Jedi and the Rotten Tomatoes.
What happened with that?
Well, apparently there was like a group of people who like conspired on Facebook and stuff to go on Rotten Tomatoes and start a bunch of new new accounts and just shit on The Last Jedi.
Why?
I don't know.
Put so much effort into doing something like that?
Well, the rumor was that the group that did it was a group of DC fans who were shitting on Disney and Marvel.
Yeah, well, good for you guys.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You're just mad that you chose the wrong camp. And why do you have to be one or the other? Like, you can't like both?
I know, right?
Like, you gotta be like, I'm for D. Like, good luck with that. Yeah, good luck with your whole fucking Justice League fucking bullshit.
It was all bananas. But it was they showed too because they're like, this doesn't line up. Like, Rotten Tomatoes doesn't line up with any of the other ones for audience score.
Right.
Like, they went to Cinema Score and a different one that actually pulled. No, not IMDb. But
they don't do that or what?
Well, they did. No, but just this article was talking about specific ones where they talked to people who came out of the theaters, and it was really close. Like, it was like if it was 93% for critic score, it was like 89%. Yeah, it was like it was close though. And then this one was 93% on. For Rotten Tomatoes, 93% for the critics and then 59% for the audience. But so it was like, it wasn't even close. And then like people,
I love that whole thing that happened. I didn't read everything or hear everything, but people were just losing it.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people I heard too, they were upset because like the books, there's all these books.
Yeah.
And they're like, why didn't you go the way? But why would you do what somebody already did? Don't you want to see something new? Why would you want to just see them turn? You know, hey, is that looks like old Jack Burton there? Fucking water in the plants right there. Look at him.
This is the prequel.
Holy, he does look like looks like Joel Edgerton, like mixed with Kurt Russell,
mixed with Bam Margera's dad.
He sees a lot of. Totally.
Oh my god! And there's
Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys.
Nice.
That guy had no problem with it because he sees men force her into her own apartment all the time.
Constantly. He's like, oh, there she goes again.
Get the fuck in there.
She's the queen of rape play, or she's a victim we should be helping right now.
All the time, too. Why would you even leave the house?
I love it. I was actually reading, there was an article, it was like the most offensive video games of all time, and the number one was called a Japanese game called Rape Play. So...
Man, I need to move to Japan.
I know.
It's so on the cusp, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
She doesn't know what you're talking about, bro.
No, she does not. But anyway, so this is Meg Foster.
That's Meg Foster.
She was in a movie called The Todd Killings in the 70s.
What?
Yep, so watch out for that.
Holy shit, I'm totally going to watch that.
The most important role, she played Evil Lynn in Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Leviathan.
She was good in that, too.
Yeah. She was Eric Roberts' girlfriend in Best of the Best 2.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
She's in a lot of shit.
She was in a movie called Immortal Kombat that starred Roddy Piper.
Immortal Kombat. Oh my god, they're like a you know when you see the same people all together.
Yeah,
they're the old Steve Carell, Emma Stone.
That's right.
You know,
she was a crossover character in Hercules and Xena. She was in Lords of Salem, Pretty Little Liars, and Jeepers Creepers 3.
No fucking way. Are you for real?
I am for real.
Oh my god, I have to see Jeepers Creepers 3 now.
I think she was the creeper.
Oh,
see, you totally had me on.
Though.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it, but I can tell you right now.
Okay.
Jeepers Creepers 1 was good though. I liked it.
Well, yeah, which you and I saw together after a long gap of not seeing each other.
Right.
I came to visit you when you were in school in Toronto, and we went and saw it at the Scotiabank Theater.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
That movie was awesome. I really liked it. I was surprised when he died in the end and everything too. I was like, holy shit, I wasn't expecting that.
And Justin Long was in it.
Yep. Got his eyeballs ripped
he doesn't-
out in the end. Second one was pretty good too, actually.
I don't recall the second
The
one.
bus, it was the kids on the bus, and it was good.
Oh, yeah.
The cornfield, and
Yes.
it was good. It was freaky.
That was around that time when I was just started seeing too many horror movies that I just stopped going to see horror movies in the theater because I'm like, okay, they're just all
Now
the
there's
same
none.
Or, well, no, because there's all the Insidious ones and there's all
God.
the... Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like every period of time now, it's all the
goes
same
through,
type because
well,
you
no,
had
now
the
we're
Paranormal Activities
It-
forever.
It was huge.
Yeah.
Get Out was huge.
Yeah.
Now I think we're gonna start seeing more bigger budget
I'm hoping.
horror movies
I'm hoping.
because they're making. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I have
It was
not
good.
seen it.
I really enjoyed it actually.
See, I like
This is what I say every time I take a nap to no one in the room, just in case. Don't fuck with me. Don't trust her, bro.
I trust her a little.
He looks bigger in this movie than when he was in wrestling.
You know why? It's a scale thing. It's 100% a scale.
Is that
thing.
what it is?
He's now sitting across people who are 5'6"
Well, even
instead of
with his
people who are
shirt
6
off, though,
foot
when he,
5.
in the beginning scene, he looked kind of thicker. Like
Yeah.
like
Well, I'm sure he
skinny-
probably worked because they're like, hey,
It
you're.
doesn't look like a fucking glass of water, lady. You said
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. Like he's the kind of guy where it's like, depending on how much he was wrestling and stuff too, because in his younger wrestling days, he was a little bit more muscular.
right.
It was come like the mid 90s where he started to become a little bit of a fat wrestler and not like
Don't they all?
Adrian Adonis fat.
Look at all the eyeliner he's got on under those eyes,
That is
man.
a lot. Yeah, that's almost like Mark Hamill in the Star Wars holiday special makeup.
Star Wars holiday special.
Please don't tell me you don't remember this.
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ, there was a Star Wars Christmas special that came on
You
before.
just see the look of disgust on his face.
You have no fucking idea. No, it was a variety special.
Oh,
Yeah.
out the
Nice.
fucking window. Oh, wait, did he do his own stunt? No, that looked like a stunt wig. That could be
that,
him,
and
though.
he did
That's
get
probably
thrown
him.
out a window, dropped 5 stories, and landed on his head. So probably no.
That sounds like something Roddy would do. Anyways, okay, so tell
Yeah.
me about this
So,
shitty special.
It's very shitty. It's one of the shittiest things
I'm
in the world.
surprised you can even admit that.
It's about everybody going to visit Chewbacca for his holiday life day, and it's Chewbacca's family. So it's a bunch of different Wookiees.
No way.
Yeah, and
Can
they're
I find this on YouTube or something?
It is exclusively on YouTube
It
because
is.
George Lucas bought every copy of it and destroyed it legitimately. That occurred.
He should do that with the prequels.
Nope. Leave the prequel. Just edit them all into one movie
edit them into
and just
fuck
get
all.
just take all the Darth Maul stuff out of the first one and the pod race, and then
Sucks. Darth Maul was so cool.
and then take the final battle, like the Jedi versus the Geonosians battle from the second one, and then take out a couple of things from the third one, and then you've got one movie that it is like
You
nonstop
should
action.
do your own cut, and we should watch it.
Oh God.
You know, just to
Yeah.
get you some more hours on the computer here.
Oh Jesus Christ. If I don't have brain cancer yet, when is it gonna happen?
Roddy.
Rowdy,
That shirt's still cool. People are still wearing jeans. How come jeans never went out?
Because they're rugged.
They're rugged like Roddy.
Yeah.
Roddy rugged.
Rugged Roddy Piper.
Ooh, I like that. Rugged, handsome, good looks. I think they're in the Hill suggests they are in California totally.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like Beverly Hills or something up the
Yeah.
or San Francisco. It reminds me of when I was in Los Angeles and you can go up where
Oh, yeah.
all the big mansions are.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
not big mansions.
When you get out of
but-
the valley.
Yeah, and up the it's
Hill.
freaky. The whole place is fucking terrifying. There's no water there. It's always a drought. Oh, poor Roddy. Yeah. I slept like this once in Toronto.
Nice.
I was way worse off. Slept in a doorway. My buddy I went to the store and he like passed out and I was like, you are fucking kidding me.
Oh my God.
So I slept in the doorway of a light store.
Nice.
Like they had a bunch of lights on inside the store, so I was like, okay, maybe like I won't be murdered here.
I was a different kind of homeless when we had the fire while Carrie was pregnant.
What kind of homeless?
Well, we lived out of a hotel for 3 weeks, but
Is that homeless?
well, it's not my
That
home.
sounds like a vacation.
No, it was not pleasant. It was like
What
imagine.
hotel was it? Did you give it a shitty review?
No, it wasn't a shitty hotel. What the problem was though is the simple home, comforts of just being able to make yourself some food or
there a
something like
kitchenette?
that. No, it was just a room.
My dad had to do that too, man. When his place, the person upstairs like burnt the whole fucking place down.
Oh yeah, we were out for 3 weeks over Christmas and New Year's while Carrie was like 7 months pregnant.
That's right. Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Holy fuck, that sounds brutes. Look at this whole. Hopefully, they got a couple of those water jugs lying around because Jesus, there's like a whole crew of guys drinking out of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
People.
It's his penis.
This is my favorite thing, and this is I think the truest stereotype about black people is that they're the ones to let you know that you're doing something crazy before anybody else. A white person will try to justify or weirdly support it, but a
Right.
black person's like, no, you're not right in the head. I don't want anything to do with this.
That's not a bad thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Stereotypes don't have to be a bad thing.
Oh, right. And like the big dick, too. That's
Right?
not really that bad.
Yeah, white guys
Is that,
and their
like,
big dicks.
it's only the one guy that has a small dick that's like, that's a stupid stereotype.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Because I'm sure if they were like, all white people are amazing in bed and have huge cocks, I'm sure we'd all be like, no, we're not. No.
No, Rick doesn't.
Yeah,
Fucking Rick.
Rick's got other qualities that make him awesome.
Yeah.
Come on,
Like
Frank.
his big balls.
Women love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiny penis, gigantic, saggy testicles.
Just no, I don't want saggy. I'm like
Just
like
here,
they're
like gigantism.
like they're full. They are full ass balls.
Look at this. It's a good thing he knows how to use a fucking dump. It's a good thing there's
I've
like
never
all
seen a
paper garbage in here.
Yeah. Well, it could be
This
recycling.
whole alley. Some pom
Well,
poms.
yeah, it's all shredded news.
Yeah, it's all shredded.
Well, this could
shredded
be-
stickers.
like these could be the alleys behind like the financial district. All they do is shred papers, right?
True that. Oh yeah, there
Oh,
you go,
there's
bro.
got a
And
pair-
now
oh.
they're just gonna bring that up for no reason. Because that's what they do. Like when you fill the dump truck up, you put it up like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
or maybe
it's-
he did that accidentally when he pulled the thing. Like,
I'm thinking-
eventually
No, I'm thinking they have a weird game called Garbage Cocktail, where when they close the thing up, they shake up the garbage and they're like, garbage cocktail.
I saw something where like these guys they were garbage men.
Yeah.
And it was them showing off the stuff that they find because everybody just throws out everything that's good.
Yeah.
Like, and they find TV, they find everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all good. Oh shit, here we go. I think this is it.
This
right
is-
here,
this
man.
is it.
Here we go.
This is one of the best fight scenes ever on
Holy
television.
shit, he got that right in the box. Did you see that toss?
Oh, so he
This
knows
is
he's
one
good.
of the best fights in the history of cinema.
Yeah.
And South Park did a shot for shot
Oh, that's hilarious.
spoof of it between Jimmy and Timmy.
Yeah. What was hilarious is this was only supposed to be a 20-second fight scene.
It was?
And they were legitimately hitting each other and going nuts. They never hit each other in the face or groin, but every other like hit and like throw and stuff like that was full strength. And when they were rehearsing it, they just kept going and going and going, and they're like, fuck it. And Carpenter was like, fuck it, this is gonna be a 5-minute scene. So this is
amazing.
this is pornographically long.
Yeah.
And I love every minute of it. And Keith David is the perfect guy because he's going against the pro wrestler and totally looks like he can handle
He
himself.
does
He's-
too, actually. I was just thinking the same thing.
Like there's no.
It looks like he would put up a good fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A couple of shots to the face.
Those were weird jabs. I know they're not trying to hit each other in the face.
You can
and
see he
stuff.
missed the one, but they look pretty good
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. It still looked closer than
That looks
when.
pretty good.
It looked closer than when Rocky fights in like
Oh
Rocky 1
my
and 2.
lord.
They're
Phantom
like,
punch
They're
galore.
9 feet away. So he's matrixing him. Oh.
Remember we used to fight like this, man? Woo! we fight way longer than these pussies.
Oh my God, we used to fight for like 45 minutes at a
fuck
time.
Yeah, just kick the living shit right out of each
Gee,
other.
I wonder if that's why our knees and backs are all
Oh,
shot.
I'm a fucking mess.
Whoops.
I'm a fucking mess.
Remember when I had knee surgery and then I'm like, I don't need to be on crutches like the doctor told me I absolutely have
And
to
I
be.
wailed on his knee with the crutches that he didn't want to use anymore.
Did not happen.
Oh, yeah.
I love this.
Shit talking the whole time, too, eh?
I wanted to get the clip, but I couldn't get it
You
in.
dirty motherfucker.
I couldn't get it recorded in time, but there was a great clip where he actually talks about this fight scene and like
Piper?
the moment for moment and just kind of the realism of two friends fighting where it kind of like it breaks down and he's like, okay, it's done. No, it's not done. Okay, it's done. And then something happens where somebody eventually laughs.
Right, and then it's done.
Yeah. Either that or they get enraged even further.
Oh. Just full on, eh?
That was like some soccer hooligan shit.
Oh, ever thrown a live Jaguar on the field? Look at Piper. His knees, his jeans are getting fucked.
Yeah, but notice, no rips. Rugged.
Rugged jeans, bro. I wonder where he gets his jeans from.
See, that looked like it was going to be a tackle, but instead he's like, oh, no, I'm going to grab you by the shirt.
I think Buddy's wearing the khakis. I hate fucking pants. I love jeans. Yeah. I can't wear shorts. I have this weird thing where like I can't wear shorts or anything, and I can't wear pants like that. I can't wear pants that color or that material because like, man, 10 seconds in and it's the summertime, I'm like sweating through them. Oh my God.
I only wear
belly to back suplex.
You got it. I only wear jean legs and I've cut them off and then I've put them on like loose Under Armour so my balls
from
can go
the
free.
knees, from knee to ankle, you were wearing jeans.
No, from hip to ankle, I'm wearing jeans, but in that kind of bikini zone.
Oh, I like it the opposite way, where it's just like I'm wearing leggings, but they're jeans.
Nice.
And nothing else.
Sweet.
They are still fighting people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Those are the knees.
Second
to the
knee to the
nuts.
crotch. Third.
It
fourth,
just goes.
5 knees to the groin.
Technically, this is humping.
Yeah, that counts as a dry hump now. You're right.
Drop toe hold.
Yeah.
I never understood the drop
toe
hold because he's not holding the toe. There's
he
no
dropped
hold.
him by using his toes with a hold.
That's when it gets extreme. Like he's got a weapon.
He's trying to, I don't think he's not really like I think Roddy Piper does not want to fight anymore.
No.
And I think he's missing on purpose.
I thought he was just
That's
trying.
when he went for it.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to see. Here's the laugh. Because he cut his hand, but it was. I think he was trying to like over escalate. So he's like, okay, we're taking this a little too far. Oh, he's like bleeding on the back of his head
because his swings didn't look like he was just kind of like, okay, get out of here. You know, I'm getting crazy. You don't want to fight me anymore. I'm getting fucking crazy.
Yeah. WrestleMania 4 should have been a put the glasses on match between Keith David.
No, that should be WrestleMania, whichever one's coming up.
Yeah, it's just two guys trying to force
each other.
Roddy
Piper was dead before?
He died in 2015.
Man.
I'm sorry.
I sunk in.
You know what kills me is I'm always breaking this news to you, and it's never that recent. It's like, yeah, this guy died in 1954, and you're like, what?
I just saw him on TV the other day.
He died too soon. He was 104 years old. Speaking of died too soon and is 104 years old, who saw friggin' Kirk Douglas at the Golden Globe?
I didn't see it.
Oh
I
my
didn't watch it.
God.
I was like, fuck this.
It was, it was
well, my
impossibly
animal was
bad.
hurting too, so I was really concerned. I didn't give a shit about the gloves.
Todd has an ill chinchilla that he's dealing with.
Injured chinchilla that I'm dealing with. And
Yeah.
I shouldn't even be here.
Let's
no, it's good. I'm fine.
Hashtag pray for Scooter.
Hashtag pray for Scooter for real. My little boogies is not doing well.
Yeah.
But she's a fucking tough bird, man. She's like 50. Boom!
Yeah. Well, hopefully I know that was great.
Gut wrench suplex.
I see. This is why we keep you. Finally, your knowledge of wrestling is coming in handy.
Sad you fell off the wagon. It's not as good as it was. The
did-
Attitude Era was really killer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his glasses on now.
It just, for me, it came to a point where it's like, I can't.
Vince.
I'm not going to be able to keep up with it, and I can't fall like a couple weeks behind and then try and catch up.
Vince has gotten more just ridiculous by the moment. I watched the podcast of Stone Cold and Triple H, and it was
really?
what could you change? And Triple H knows what he's doing. Triple H runs NXT, and NXT is awesome.
Yeah.
And he said what everybody wants is like, what he's like, I missed the Stone Cold was like, what would you change about wrestling? And he said the slow burn. He's like that burn where, some guy's fighting and it takes forever, and when he finally, but the payoff is amazing. Yeah. Or like a feud where we're feuding and it's months and months and months, and then finally it culminates at the big stage. It's like they don't do that anymore.
Well, the reason being, it's the every month pay-per-view. You have 3.
Oh my God, look at the face on him. He's got like a fucking Godfather cheeks.
Yeah, I know, right? But like that's a huge problem with that kind of stuff. It's the every month pay-per-view. You can't have the dancing around each other and towards each other because you got to have a fight go.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like instant gratification they have now there where they rush moments, and it's not, I still watch it, but it's not.
Or you have a lot of that thing where it's like, oh, okay, well, we want these two guys to fight at WrestleMania, so this month they're going to fight in a tag team match against each other, and then this month this is going to happen, and then WrestleMania comes, but they've been fighting the whole time.
We feud, we still hate each other, but then we branch off and fight some other people for a couple months, all the while still running into each other and hating each other.
Yeah.
Feud reignites.
Yes.
Then WrestleMania we fight. And one of us loses our hair.
Todd and I are going to watch WrestleMania. Let's actually, I'm
resolve. Hoping that in our hair versus hair match that you lose.
Yeah. You're going to shave my balls.
That's exactly where I was going with that.
There we go. But we should do that. We should do on WrestleMania weekend. We should do our commentary for WrestleMania 1.
Oh my God. That's a good idea, actually. That's a great idea.
We could have some fun with that.
I think so too. I love Grand.
Now they fuck for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be an amazing twist?
And the fuck is even longer than the fight. Just the most awkward. Like, oh my God.
It literally is just, it's that scene where he's kneeing him in the balls, but over and over. It's just constantly replaying like the sand people scene when he's like going with the gun, and they keep playing it backwards and forwards.
I better take them glasses off, Mr. Keith David. Or is David Keith?
It's Keith David.
Keith David, yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
He's got 2 first names.
Yeah.
Who knows, bro?
Who knows?
Get the shit kicked out.
He's like, can you take off your pants, too?
Couldn't you just put the fucking glasses on? Like, I mean, is that? But I mean, he is a killer, so.
Would you mind just looking at my face for a moment and seeing that you should have just put the glasses on?
Whoa.
Oh.
Woo, look at his crazy eyes. There's Roddy. There he is.
He could
Roddy Piper.
He could have been a genuine movie star had they taken the time. Like, they took the time to develop The Rock. It took some time.
Yes, it did.
Because, I mean, he did, what was it? He did Walking Tall, Scorpion King.
was like first, where he just had like a bit part where he played like the
Scorpion King
dude.
was, I think, the first.
You think so?
I think Scorpion King was the first, because he just basically goes Haku Machente, and then he's not in the movie anymore.
Right.
But then, he was in Be Cool.
Yeah.
He was in...
he was really good in Be Cool, too.
And then he got Walking Tall and The Rundown. I don't remember which order that was. I think Rundown may have been. No, Rundown was first because Schwarzenegger did that weird little handoff thing to him in that. Yeah. And then he did like the Tooth Fairy. And then like it took, so it was a slow burn for him. And then it was like, okay, G.I. Joe. And
I still can't believe how good Jumanji. I loved Jumanji, the first one. You can't watch another because the special effects are so bad. They need to update that movie because it looks terrible now.
Yeah, we gotta replace Robin Williams with The Rock.
Replace Robin Williams with Kevin Spacey.
Oh, God.
Fuck yeah.
Speaking of, with the whole replacing Kevin Spacey thing with Christopher Plummer, I actually saw for the first time clips of Kevin Spacey in that movie. He was wearing so much fucking makeup. I don't know why they cast Kevin Spacey.
Oh, just so he could be in one of those, like, how I look at all the makeup I'm wearing and I'm doing this role.
So much. Like, he doesn't even look like a real person.
Oh, it's like, it's bad, eh?
Oh, it's really, really, really bad. It's, like, I saw it and then I'm like, why didn't they just hire Christopher Plummer? He would have been cheaper.
Do you think that they just hired Christopher Plummer because of the whole, like, you took his job, you did his part so fast and they re-put the movie back together, or was it really that good in it?
I'm sure he's always good, but I don't know.
Christopher Plummer. That's
exactly.
actually not a bad, he is always pretty fucking awesome. He's a Canadian boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is Canadian boy.
Canadian boy.
So there's Kevin Spacey on the left.
Oh my God, he looks like Spike Jonze in like Jackass when they play old guys.
That's actually a really astute.
He looks like fucking like one of the orcs from Lord of the Rings gets a job like downtown.
Yeah, so he shaves off all his eye,
exactly.
his forehead hair.
Like, You should look at that picture because then you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
I'll
the
post-
loafer. He's
I'll
got
post
his
it
glasses. Or there's the not loafer. He's the
not-
anti-loaf.
Anti-loaf.
It's kind of like the reverse Flash. He doesn't sing
nice.
ever.
Or he sings well, depending on.
Loaf's got a fucking beautiful voice. You better watch.
He did, but I don't know. Like you genuinely need to Google. This is gonna be the most.
That sings.
The most shit I ever posted online is gonna be for this because I'm gonna have to like show you all these images we're
Loafer.
talking about. Make sure no one follows you. Brah.
I would never take those glasses off, regardless of the
No,
headache.
but they
Fuck
said,
that.
well, they said to fuck you up though. Oh,
Well, now you
Tiny
can probably
gun
get
one.
contact lenses.
probably.
Now I'm gonna get because it's years later. I'm gonna get transitions,
Nice.
and they will show me aliens.
Nice, but only when it's really sunny out.
Exactly. So it's fucked. Like when the sun is
Yeah.
out. You know.
Yeah. The I'm gonna get just because I don't want it to be like too not dated. I'm gonna put on Morpheus clip sunglasses.
It's badass. This is the guy at the door in T2.
Yeah, this guy. I like that. I like he like this guy decided he was gonna do some stuff with a character where he had one line. He's like, I'm gonna point at my eye. Why?
guy's awesome.
Why are you gonna point at
Like
your
Chris
eye?
Farley in that one skit.
Oh God,
just
the
owns
pepper, the pepper sketch. Yeah, but yeah, he was just like you could tell that guy. He had an actor's secret, and it was something to do with that eye.
So
And he's like,
to his eyes.
It would have been great, and then it shows somebody else coming, and he's like, "How you doing, Bob?" and points at his eye again
All the time.
Yeah, I get it. You really love that eye, don't you? This is my squeaky eye.
Imagine this man being part of the resistance.
I am.
Think we'll ever be part of the resistance
No,
to save the world?
I'm going along.
It's got to be a twist, though. It's like you join the resistance, and in the very end, I'm the guy that you
Yeah.
have to kill.
No, I don't. I'm literally just gonna go
If I
along with
was the
whatever the
guy
thing
that
is.
you had to kill, would you join me?
Probably.
What
I
else
don't
are we
think you.
gonna do?
I don't think you really get how nihilistic I am. See, and you were talking about contacts, and here we go. Contacts going in right now.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I already knew that. I thought I was being all slick, but it was like one of those like pre-memory things.
You thought you invented it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just like when I thought I invented peanut butter. And it had been out for 50 years.
Well, no, but your version of inventing peanut butter was. I wish there was something you could rub on your balls to make your dog lick them. That was.
Yeah, it's called Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but you're
This
like, but
guy
no.
were-
He's like, people should be really allergic to it.
It should kill people, but not me.
Yeah.
Because it goes on my balls. Why don't they put that in commercials for peanut butter? Crunchy. I like him to bite a little bit at it.
Oh God. That's the worst.
Bite them nuts right off of there.
Could you imagine if we got to a point of lack of censorship, where just one day it's like choose Jif smooth peanut butter, and you don't see what he's doing, but then he's like, "Come here, Sparky," and then Sparky goes up, puts his like nose between his legs, and then he just goes like leans back, and he's like,
Yeah.
Like those are those.
Choosy moms choose Jif. Rubbing it all over her snatch.
She's
Covering it over like she's fucking filling up a hole in the wall.
spackling.
Yeah, she's spackling.
You wait for it to get a little bit like form up a little bit so you can pull it out and see what the inside caverns look like.
When a woman smears peanut butter or cheese whiz all over her vag,
Yeah.
it's called, and then she does a pussy fart, it's called a spackle smackle.
Oh my God.
No, it's called a spackle. What is it called? Smackling? Spackling.
Spackling.
Spackle crackle.
Probably.
You have to see some of it kind of spit out, though. You know
Oh.
what I mean? It's got to break the fourth wall. It's got to
Yeah.
break through.
Hey, why did you put chunky peanut butter in there? I didn't. Ugh.
Choosy moms, choose Jeff.
God. Imagine this episode was brought to you by Jif. This is what we're gonna need financial support from our fans for the remainder of our lives.
No way, this episode's brought to you by Joey and the Fuzz.
We're back. Hey everybody, we're back. So John Carpenter, he was already lined up to direct a movie after this that was written by Shane Black and Fred Decker, who wrote Night of the Creeps, House, and Monster Squad.
Yep. Shane Black directed. He's done a couple of new movies.
He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Iron Man 3, and he wrote the new Predator movie that's coming out.
No shit. He
was in Predator.
I think he directed. Oh, that's right. He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. There you go.
There it is.
He directed the movie. I never saw it, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
What was it called? It had not Felipe. It had Russell Crowe and Blade Runner 2049, and they were what the hell? And they were cops, and it's like the 70s. They're like two bumbling cops. It's like Lethal Weapon.
That was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
No, it's after that. Fuck. I really wanted to see it. Anyways, it doesn't matter, but I still want to see it.
Okay. But, yeah, anyway, so this movie was supposed to be about a bunch of soldiers who were experimented on in Vietnam. And then they all come back from the dead. Like, they all get shipped home afterwards because they all died.
So there's him right there.
Where? I didn't catch him.
You just missed Tommy Machine Gun Morrison.
Is that woman?
Keep looking.
I'm sure it'll be fine. But
there
yeah,
he is.
Yeah, but yeah. But yeah, so
Look
they
at
all
those
on
eyes.
Christmas Day they all come back from the dead, and then I don't know if it's zombie or what.
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Bad
Well,
timing.
because they know that Christmas movies do well, like Die Hard. I was very bummed out that you weren't here to do Die Hard. Carrie and I did Die Hard.
Oh, you did Die Hard without me?
She wanted to do it. I told her she
Christ.
could choose what she wanted to do, so she would remain
And she
interested.
fucking chose Die Hard.
Yeah, you're gonna
She's
have
like,
to
what
deal.
movie will kill Todd inside? Die Hard.
Well, we've got more Die Hard movies to do.
Die Hard 3, man.
Yeah, I love Die Hard 3.
Oh, God, movies. I'm sure they're not going to... You missed Tommy Machine Gun Morton. It was guaranteed totally him.
Yeah, and probably the only
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
I thought I'd... Well, then why'd you throw me out?
Yeah.
There,
Now
fucking
here you
idiot.
are.
Did you know that's the only way she can come is by throwing you out a window?
I'll do. I aim to please, baby. You throw me out a window anytime, girl.
It's gonna be really, really rough on him.
Oh, yeah.
See, he was unconscious for a little bit after he landed, and then she got on top of him and didn't even
rode him.
penetrate. Just literally like
Just
like
the
dragged
idea
her
of
pussy
it.
on his belly and like wherever he was scratched.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
They went flying. That was him hitting the wall there.
Was he a replicon?
Replicant.
No, this
We got
different.
two kinds of robots, replicants and replicants.
Yeah, you got
Okay,
it.
I don't want to hear any sass talk, robots. Go to work.
Oh, there's so many machine gun murders. Is this why he's Tommy the
Uzis, bro.
Is this why in Rocky 5 he's Tommy the Machine Gun?
I think that was his nickname, but maybe it was from this. Maybe he's
Maybe.
like their Uzi specialist.
Tommy the alien murder victim.
Jesus. Oh God, he just fell over that old cat carrier or whatever that was. Oh no!
Oh my god,
Sancho.
That was him shitting his pants.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
man.
drop that grenade.
That's the best part of a video game right there. The guy's gonna throw a grenade at you. And you
This
shoot
reminds
his
me of the
ass.
beginning of Dawn of the Dead, where they're just shooting a bunch of Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
It's just, that's very bad.
Oh, there's Buddy. There's Buddy.
That guy, he should have
Pointing to
been
his eyes the whole time.
Get out,
He
point,
wasn't
get out,
saying go this way. He's like, look at my ass, 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 look at my ass.
Don't you get it?
She
And
just
then-
did not notice that, eh? Like
and
the
then-
50 cops back
Oh, maybe
there.
that like.
There's Buddy.
Oh, I seriously didn't.
Look again. Look. That guy running. That's Buddy from all the movies.
From
the
all the
Asian guy.
Oh yes,
Die Hard. And
yes. He
He gets
is in
stepped
a.
on by a T-Rex in Jurassic Park 2. Watch, he's gonna be right around the corner.
That's really, really a cool thing to like. What a cool way to be in movies. Yeah, you don't get to be the guy, but you
Die
get to
Hard.
die
He
in
eats
all.
a crunchy bar in
Yeah.
Die Hard.
Yeah, like I bet you if you go.
Where did he go?
He ran around the corner.
They're
Or he's dead.
trapped.
No, there's a corner there. They're not at the end. There's a like if he goes to the side. Oh, maybe not. I thought he went around a corner there.
Well, maybe he was shot.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he fell down.
What
would
this
you-
is like a buddy comedy like shot, right? Like
It totally is. Look at. We're up to our ass this time. We're up to. If you were shooting out at somebody, what weapon would you want? The handgun, that machine gun, or the Uzi?
Uzi, because I know
I
I'm
think
not going to
Uzi's
be.
awesome. Just point and spray.
Yeah, well, that's the old what was it? Fear of a Black
Yeah,
Hat.
I was
This is a good one for beginners. You just spray the area.
some Acme type shit.
Oh, that's,
Classic Coyote.
we're definitely doing that movie. It is a blatant ripoff of This is Spinal Tap, but it's so
Who
funny.
cares?
We may just
I think
do-
it's better.
It's in a lot of ways.
I think it's
a lot,
way
but-
better.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Spinal Tap's got a lot of stupid shit in it.
They're
This is
both. I
cool.
love them both so much.
I like this is like the type of movie now that they have like where it's like sci-fi but not so sci-fi. So it's neat when it gets into like jumping into this hole and stuff where you see the alien flying around because it's like an action movie that's kind of in a sci-fi world.
It's an action movie that you assume is going to be a horror movie based on the like the
premise.
poster and stuff and the premise and stuff, and then
What a fucking movie.
just
What is this? The old hydro dam or something?
this was the hallway where all the doors eventually get put in the Matrix when they
Not
try
there yet,
when they try
though.
to give to the source. They're just building it. You can actually see where the doors are going to go. You can see all the
Keymaster's only got one key made.
and
It's easy to find.
yes, hi, I'm the keymaker. See, I'm really good at impressions. I still do.
Still got it.
So ever since Rich Little died, I can just do them all.
Operation Steel. I watched a movie last night called Operation Steel Fist.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it's from Germany. What a film.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nobody's getting past the old security booth here in the middle of the hallway of nowhere. Look, talking shop, boys. Not doing their fucking job. And why is there only one booth there?
Yeah.
Why
Why
wouldn't
wouldn't-
they have it like...
It should have just been in the middle.
Yeah.
Or not have a booth and just have the guys like standing directly
Guys,
at the
guys
corners.
on watch. Yeah, well, you got somewhere to put their feet up. Fuck, man, they're not monsters. They might be aliens, but they're not monsters.
Clap, 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 clap. This scene reminds
did
me
he
a
change
lot
his
of
shirt?
Quantum of Solace.
What a terrible movie.
That
Oh,
movie-
totally, eh?
yeah. Ooh, 2025. This hasn't happened yet, so this
Holy
is.
Jeez.
Oh,
In the
see.
Dominion of the Power Alliance.
So we're getting
We're
there.
the
Some-
fucking Power Alliance.
7 years away. This could still actually happen.
I gotcha. Yawning on
Yeah.
camera.
I'm tired.
Mouth camera.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
Yeah, I know, me too, but
This
it's fine.
fucking alien. Are they gonna know? So okay, so these aliens. So as a human, you
Yes.
need glasses
Yeah.
to see that they're aliens. Is it the same for them?
No, probably not.
So they can see humans and aliens.
Yes.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
I think you're full of bullshit.
Well, because they're wearing disguises, and they can probably sense something off of each other. There might be a pheromone or
Right.
something like that, right?
So they know two regular humans just walked the fuck in here.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not.
Look at this guy's mouth.
Yeah.
They still like their wine. He drunk and
yeah.
fucking. Look at the underbite
perms.
on her, eh?
I love chicks with underbites.
Monster underbites.
Yeah. I want a girl who's a little downsy.
Oh my fuck, you homeless turd. I saw this shirt on one of these t-shirt sites. I wanted to get it so bad. It says, "Yes, I have change, you homeless piece of shit. Thanks for asking."
Oh my god. That's terrible.
It was so terrible. Oh yeah.
There was a
His hair's looking good now, right?
There was
Yeah,
a
he's
homeless
looking good.
woman who came up to me at the gas station the other day, and she asked me if I had any change, and I didn't. And I was like, "No, sorry, I'm paying with a card." And she's like, "Okay."
I
And
take debit.
And then the next guy,
Is this in St. Catharines?
no, it was in
Yeah, okay, I
Toronto.
was gonna be like, where the fuck is
And
that?
then she went to the next one and asked, and he's like, "No, sorry, I don't." And she's like, "Thanks. I really like your shirt." And it became like a weird like flirtation. She's like, "Maybe my way in is through his heart." And
He
then
then gave her $400.
was that?
He then gave her $400
Yeah.
and fucked
And the key to it,
shit out
and the
of her.
key to his house.
Yeah.
It's like,
Where have you been my whole life, you trash-smelling woman?
You live with me now. Don't steal my children like I know you're going to.
Yeah, there's like a severed umbilical cord hanging out of her pant leg.
Yeah. I hate when they're lazy with their jargon.
With their jerk.
No, but like, you know, like when they're like, "Oh, we're going to planet Centauri 5 or something, like the same shit you hear all the time.
No, just you're talking the homeless lady.
Oh, I hate that too.
you
know, when
if
they're-
she smoked better, you'd hook her
Yeah,
up.
you know when they're just yelling random shit at me. I want them to yell
It
creative.
would have been
random
nice
shit.
to see the other side, like where they go. They should have a sequel where they make it.
Yeah, it's probably Big Trouble in Little China.
Maybe.
It's just
Or like as it blows, or like the ending of the movie could have been like as he's trapped in here and it's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
So he transports himself and he's stuck on their planet now and he can't get back. Sequel.
yeah. There it is. It easily could have had some kind of sequel
Yeah,
where they
fucking
thought,
A.
yeah.
Actually,
Actually,
they're not dead, right? Wherever
Yeah.
they came from.
yeah. In the original, the 8 o'clock in the morning, and you know how I said tell him you'll be dead by 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, he's getting
He
through
actually
everything.
died
He
at
escapes everything.
7:35.
No, he dies at precisely 8 o'clock in the morning.
he
His heart
does?
stops at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But he saves everybody.
Yes,
Damn, bro.
or at least he wakes
So
he
who
wakes
called
people
him?
up
Do you find
to
out
it.
who
or something.
called him? And how
One-
did they know he was going to die at 8?
One of them. Well, no, it was proof that he was still under hypnosis. He was still asleep in a way. Is basically they told him to die, so he did.
Right, but not before he fucking ended them.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't think that he wins per se, but he wakes people up. So like he's the first
Oh,
Neo.
so like starts like in
Yeah.
Hobo with a Shotgun. Like he starts the revolution, you know?
Yeah. Hobo with a shotgun becomes Machete.
Oh my god.
This
Oh
is-
my god, I saw when I was on that shitting fucking floating prison. I saw the newer Machete. It was awesome.
Machete Kills.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I was in a movie theater watching. Shit, I don't remember.
Mel Gibson was in
Oh,
it.
I think it was This Is the End. I went to see, and I was in a U.S. theater, which is the weirdest thing in the world when you're not used to it because they play so many previews. They play like 30 previews before like it just
I would
goes and goes.
love that.
But like it was for like there was previews for like Kevin Hart specials and like all this, and then there was literally one from it was just Danny Trejo standing in front of a white wall, going, "Hey, this is Danny Trejo. If you don't go watch Machete Kills in an AMC theater, I'm gonna get you." And like that was the whole thing. It was like one of those little Royal Rumble promos that they
Right.
play in the bottom corner
Yeah.
of Superstars. Oh, I love that he
What
just
are you
has him by the
inside?
beard.
Got it by the short and curlies.
He's got a very weird voice. It's kind of like up here, but also really deep at the same
Yeah, it's
time.
weird. He's not even a fucking alien, this piece of shit
Yeah, I know.
turncoat human.
He's like familiar from
Yeah.
Blade, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I was right.
Still don't get it, dude. That was a good call, actually. Nice reference.
There ain't no countries anymore. Sweet. That's what I'm saying. Just let it go.
No.
Just
no
let it
fucking way.
Say, I go to them and say, look, if I just totally jump all in, where does that get me? Kind of like Joey Pants in The Matrix.
I'm
just
all
like,
in.
I'm like, I was like, it will
You
be
get a sweet haircut in a suit like this guy. Like he was homeless.
right? And you just have to know a thing. What's the threat? Most of our viewers won't know about this, but do you remember the YTV show Uh-Oh?
Yes, I do.
Yes. One little story which I don't think you knew about. I almost owned the real Uh-Oh wheel.
What?
Like I worked for the company that broadcasted out of.
He's spinning the wheel
It
again.
was a kids game show that was just really weird. It was a lot of getting slimed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But or getting picked up by a large man,
huge,
and who would then throw you in a
like
pit.
a S&M beast who would
Yes.
literally just toss you into a tiny pool.
They had a probably retarded gimp.
Oh my
like,
god!
It was just like,
He was like the guy from Mad Max
Yeah.
in the Thunderdome.
oh god. But he
I can't believe they got away with that.
Yeah.
Like some of the kids look like they splashed down real hard.
yeah, I know. Oh yeah, well 6 of them like broke their backs.
Like
But one of them became Chris
in
Benoit.
season 1.
No, but but I guess in Vancouver, that guy, they're doing an Uh-Oh burlesque show, but it's the actual host
Really?
and like a lot
That
of
seems
people-
more fitting. For
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What if they did? Did they get? They can't. You can't do that on television in the States. Did you guys get that down there? Like, or
I don't
under
know.
the umbrella
They got
tree?
no. They had you can't do that on television. Probably not under the umbrella tree.
Yeah, that might. I think those Canadians.
we had-
shoot her.
We had very different ones because we
oh
had
no,
Mr.
they have
Dress
their.
Up.
They have
to
a
their-
shooter. She's probably got an alien fucking baby in her.
You might as well just like shoot everybody
Fuck,
just to be
yeah,
safe.
fuck them. Well, they're all here working for the aliens.
Yeah, if they have '80s hair, shoot them.
It's the 80s.
Right.
You're gonna shoot everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Just kill everybody.
Shoot
And then
everybody, but your
yourself.
excuse was they all had '80s hair, and that was what I had to do.
That's probably John Carpenter's like 5th wife right there. She was
Probably.
terrible.
It was James Cameron's wife until he
Oh
was in
my
a movie
God,
that had a
until he
woman
saw
in
the
it.
next woman.
It's very sad.
Fucking A, running around with a machine gun.
He's the kind of guy who would tell you, he's like, marriage is a construct and monogamy is a lie, but he just still gets married over and over
Yeah.
again.
He's a good man.
You see that communicator they were holding? Legit, the actual EKG readers from Ghostbusters.
I was literally going to say that looks like I've seen that somewhere. And that is literally from Ghostbusters.
That is actually the EKG.
Oh, look, they're watching the rodeo.
Well, yeah, what they should have done, they should have put the face on the horse. So it was like the horse was
Even
one
the
of
animals.
them. Yeah. just majestic animals, horses and lions. Everything
All the
else
rest of them
is
shit.
just regular.
Shoot them.
No, don't shoot me, don't shoot me.
They're regular humans, but they could be forced, right?
This could have been
They could be forced.
This could have been a really interesting first-person shooter video game.
They still should do it.
Yeah, why not? Just somebody make like a Flash
They should
game.
make a They Live like show like on Netflix where you get to see like the people that got forced to work there, like how the aliens started, what their home world looks like.
What would have been cool, because the original 13 Ghosts had a weird kind of 3D where you only saw the ghost if you put on glasses, which is why they did it in the remake, where if they put on glasses they could see the ghosts.
Right.
So, but in the original one, it was some kind of weird, like it wasn't 3D or whatever, but it made it so you could see the ghosts. But wouldn't it be cool if you could do that for like this kind of a thing where you're watching the show and if you wore the glasses, you could see who the aliens are or whatever?
That'd be cool.
But you only sell like a really limited supply of the glasses, so only so many people actually know who's who.
right.
So you could just be watching and going, oh man, they're going to get away. And the person sitting right next to you is like, that
edition
person's one of the
glasses.
aliens.
And you be the envy of all your friends, right? Because you got the glasses.
And also, it promotes a certain amount of exclusionism that it like really kind of plays into the movie or TV show.
Yep,
at that point.
that is very true. But you should have been on the marketing fucking team for this thing.
I was 7.
Still, you probably still would have done a great job.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh fuck! You better get that satellite down.
That's
buddy.
literally, if you had satellite television back then, that is how big the satellite was in your backyard.
5 channels.
Yeah, and everybody you knew died of cancer.
Yeah, but you got
Everybody.
sweet TV.
Yeah, you got 40 channels.
That's probably your radio channel right now. He's taking out, or your TV channel right there.
Oh, I hope not.
Fucking blow the shit out of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Never trust the ones with the terrible, creepy eyes.
Man. You fucking bitch.
I always think that she's somebody different. Like there's another girl who has eyes like that.
There is. You're right.
Well, there are a few. Like Debbie Mazar has kind of eyes like that.
Yep.
Like,
She was amazing in Batman and Robin.
and then all the girls in Big Trouble in Little China because they were wearing contact
Yep.
lenses. had eyes
All
like
green.
that.
What a coincidence. Everybody's got green eyes.
Green eyes.
Oh my god! At that thing that John Carpenter, look back at his career, I saw a picture of him with my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like Lo Pan at the end of the movie. No makeup needed.
He
He
looks,
literally, I was like, he's Lo Pan.
Yeah, I thought he was the Crypt Keeper, man.
Oh
Like, he
my
looks-
lord!
He looks like the Crypt Keeper, like hardcore.
Shoot
Nice.
them all, buddy. This is like the ending of Die Hard.
It'd be the
3.
best. It'd be the best. He shoots and it just a single hole goes in the satellite, and then it goes up to the guys in the helicopter. It's like, wow, he doesn't know how satellites work.
Oh fuck! You're a hero, Roddy. Look at that.
That was technically how.
Oh, it looks like the phobe.
This was how Cable Guy was supposed to end.
Be my friend.
Yeah.
You're a fucking hero, Roddy.
Welcome to the information superhighway.
You don't see fucking The Rock dying
No,
for the cause.
he would though. He would die. Nice.
Fuck you.
See, and that's something that's probably stolen. That they stole from Crank, because that was the end of friggin' the second Crank. He was like on fire like crazy or whatever it was, and he's just giving the finger to the camera.
Crank 2?
Crank 2, yeah.
Oh, shit. Everybody sees you, buddy. Not too many in this bar. This is a very human bar.
Yeah. Oh, see, she's hot.
Oh, tits. Sweet.
I like that they waited literally till the end of the movie to just like, hey, we didn't throw in any tits. Can we get some tits? What?
Oh, they're kind of camouflage looking or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it's
You
meant
know
to
how
do.
many times that I've been riding some dude and I look down and he's a fucking alien? Oh, man.
Constantly.
Oh, my God. You lady, that's like my life's Nada.
Yeah. See who plays Family Man?
Jason Robards III.
Yeah, Jason Robards' son
No way.
plays Family Man, and I don't know who Family Man is in that, like, because we've talked through the whole movie, so I don't know. Like Larry Franco is the producer, played Neighbor. You see, I don't understand how this cost $4 million.
I don't understand why. That's why we told me $4 million. I'm like, holy fuck.
Like, was Keith David that big a draw at the time? Or
Female ghoul.
Nice. Naked lady.
Who knows, man? $4 million. Yeah, John Carpenter probably fucking threw a couple bucks in his pocket there.
Yeah, it was almost every single time you saw one of the alien guys like running around or whatever. It was always the exact same guy. It was the stunt coordinator.
It was?
Yeah.
So what the hell cost $4 million? That explosion was fucking looked like it cost a couple like $3.
It looked like they reused the same mask every single time.
Yeah. Even the
I don't
women.
know.
How do they tell each other apart? Just
That's
by their genitals.
racist. That's so racist. They smell each other's pheromone sacs, and they know exactly. Come on. I don't know. So I apologize to all of our cheerleaders. Hail ants.
Kyle.
Lots of
Diamond Farnsworth. That is that person's name.
That can't be.
That is amazing.
That was. I think that's what they would name what became when they were a stripper, and they forgot what it was before that.
Professor Farnsworth.
Yes. It's what is it? It's something. It's not. He's got a name. I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Oh yes, damn it.
I guess it really doesn't
Shit,
matter.
man, that's gonna haunt you tonight.
Remember when Diddy was gonna call himself Brother Love for a little bit, and then everybody reminded him who Brother Love was from WWE, and then he just basically was
P.
like,
Diddley?
yeah, and then he was basically just like, I'm just joking, guys. Like, what's the deal? I was
About
like,
all
no,
the other
you
ones,
were
too.
100% serious.
Brother Love.
You were
I love you.
He was 100% serious, not knowing.
Yo, Brother Love brought the Undertaker. Okay,
Yeah.
so how fucking he should have been Brother Love.
It's just, it was so funny because everybody just started showing him pictures of this red-faced, like, fat white dude. And they were
Reverend,
just
white
like,
reverend looking motherfucker. Was his face really that red, or was he painting it?
oh, he's painting it.
Like, why was his face all red?
Because he was doing, like, the old
Like the Jimmy
evangelist
Swagger,
who got,
like
like,
that, right?
crazy, like,
All
roar,
worked
and
up.
then, yeah. So,
Red in the face.
which they were all overweight and crooked. Like, that was exactly the right character to do for that time. It was just...
I miss characters like that now.
Yeah.
It's all like, just come down by your name. I'm like, oh, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. It's like, it
The
became...
garbage collectors and the guys, you know,
The
from
goon.
parts unknown, and a guy in the ring with skates on.
Your wrestling boots are skates that just don't have blades on them.
That is not regulation wrestling wear.
Oh, God. All right, well, that is the end of this movie, and we talked about it very briefly.
What a surprise. Are you surprised?
No, you're not. I'm not surprised.
No, I'm not. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them.
Yeah, that's fine. If you're surprised, email us at miscastcommentary or podcast@miscastcommentary.com.
Oh, Johnny boy, you got a shirt coming for you, bro.
I'm going to text Todd every day until it's done now. And then we want you to come to our Twitter. We're getting a lot of Twitter followers in the last little bit.
Good,
We're happy about
good.
that.
I'm going to learn how to tweet, and I'm going to start doing it. I want to get on this.
We're going to do it. Todd
sounds like the future to me, man.
I'm going to get Todd's social media literate
that sounds
as
like
fast as possible.
That sounds like the aliens from They Live to me, man.
Right? I mean,
Sounds like the devil.
it is the devil, and it's fantastic. But it's the only way. It's the only way to like read a celebrity say something you agree with, and then read 4,000 comments that they're liberal cucktards.
Cucktards. Cuckto.
So
Cuckto.
yeah, don't spit all over our stuff. See, this is why we need Patreon. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, get us on Twitter at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd, and get us on Instagram at Miscast Commentary. All the good ways. Go to our website, miscastcommentary.com. Go all the good places. Anywhere you listen to us, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you rate. It gets us on lists eventually.
Put us on lists. On ones that we want to be on.
Yeah, not the list like when I bought Toy
like
Story and Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the same day.
Yeah.
Not that list.
Yeah, like when I took my pants off at Baby Gap.
Not
that
list
got
either.
me on a list. Let me tell you.
But it's weird. The extra
Fire ant attack. I mean, what the fuck? Who
Yeah.
knows when they're gonna attack?
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows when they're gonna attack again?
Usually when you leave fire ants in your pocket with the jar like slightly open, that's a good time to get them.
Where were you then? Where were you when I was at Baby Gap?
Well, I was at regular Gap. I was screaming, "Where's Baby Gap?
Where's my baby?
Yeah.
Where's my baby?"
And then I was like,
you didn't come in with a baby?
and then I started going, "What? Does anybody hear that? Sounds like fire ants eating a person alive."
My genitals.
So
Don't take your pants off in Baby Gap and then start rubbing like baby shirts on your genitals for any reason at all.
No.
Even if your genitals are on fire, they don't care. You're a pervert then.
no, just stay home, obey, marry and reproduce, stay asleep.
Yes.
You know. I'm trying to think if there were any other ones,
Us,
but those
me
are
too,
those
me
are
too.
the keys. So you get it.
Reproduce, purchase.
See, I'm really not listening because I've had a vasectomy, so I can't reproduce. But I can certainly get people sticky for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Get him sticky.
Yeah. I've got a wife to wake up. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. No, he's not at all. He's
well,
awful.
I'm gonna give her some penis nudges and see what happens.
Penis nudges.
Hey.
Penis smudges.
And if she like rolls further away from me, I know it's a no-go.
Oh, that's a yes for me.
That's yes for you.
That's a definite yes.
Yeah, that's a mounting
Because
position.
I poke to make sure they are securely passed out.
Oh.
And then it's all
I poke to
it's
make
all
sure.
go.
I poke to make sure they're still alive because everything else is game. It was like
It's all fair game when you're married.
right.
Or is it? Oh
don't know.
God.
I'm gonna go put a plant next to my bed just in case. And then just scream Weinstein
I force plants to watch me masturbate all the time.
constantly. What do you
Oh.
masturbate into? Fake plant.
Ew, God, what's wrong with you? My own mouth.
Just what thinks that little ant? Think he'll move that rubber tree plant. Everyone knows that ant shouldn't. Because Weinstein's coming in the plant because he has high standards. He has high standards. He should have just got a hooker and left Mira Sorvina alone.
Oh, he's dead now. Paul Sorvino's going to kill his ass. Paul Sorvino's in the mob for real.
Oh,
I think Paul Sorvino is the mob.
Yeah, well, there's a reason he doesn't need to always be in movies
Yeah.
unless they're mob movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to find Weinstein's
Did
head
you
in
hear
something.
that at a party years ago? I hope he gets more work because of this.
Okay.
Canadian Jason Priestley punched Weinstein in the face.
Nice.
Because I guarantee you that Jason Priestley, very good looking man, even to this day.
Yeah.
So if he was behind the scenes at anything that Weinstein, it was because of 90210.
Yeah.
So I can guarantee you all the women were creaming their nut over Jason Priestley, and then Harvey Weinstein couldn't be whispering bullshit into any woman's ear because they were too transfixed on Mr. 90210. So he's like, you leave the party, and he punched him right in the fucking face.
Or he stuck around, and then like that became aphrodisiac that made him just ignore the fact that it was Harvey Weinstein. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I can pretend you're anybody." It's that kind of thing.
But she couldn't.
Yeah, but this probably led to Jason Priestley's key current role, where he's on Canadian television playing an ex-hockey player who's now a private eye.
Oh my God.
Real
I've
show.
never heard of that, so that's guaranteed what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Is that a real?
Weinstein?
Did you just make that up?
Nope.
What channel is it on?
Global.
Oh yeah, nobody. No, you guys aren't even gonna know what we're talking about. Jason, who? If you watch 90210, you'll Grafrau knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know all
She's a
about it.
big Melrose Place 90210 fan.
Yeah. God, why did everybody in the 90s stop acting and become race car drivers?
It was the thing to do.
That was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was, I feel like.
How
well,
are you going to
I
get
know
from 90210 to Melrose
Frankie
Place
Muniz-
in your race car?
Truth. Frankie Muniz did it, and I feel like Corin Nemec from Parker Lewis Can't Lose did it.
Oh my God! What a name drop! What the?
I don't know why.
Corin
And I'm not gonna say that the name popped into my head. I'm going to tell you
You've been
his face.
thinking about it forever.
His face just popped into my head, and I'm like, "Hey, Corin Nemec from Parker Lewis Can't Lose."
You said
I'm like,
that to
"Where's-
yourself.
Where's Coob?
Where's Coob?
So there's something else for you guys to Google. I'm just gonna do one like big mosaic of weird shit
I
that
love
we
that
told you
show.
to Google during this episode.
Nobody Googled anything.
Google nothing.
Let's say get on the old porn box. That's right where it goes.
Yeah.
You're like, what was I doing here again? Oh yeah, porno. That's right. Click clack porn.
Hey Google, who played Coob? I know, it's Abraham Ben Ruby. I don't need you,
Abraham
Google.
Ben Ruby. Pretty soon on the computer, they're going to take out like the enter and it's just going to say porn.
I wonder if it
So
looked
right
it
when
up
you
while
click
I was-
it,
No, it didn't look it
right
up.
when you, it just goes right to what you want.
Nice. Well, this
It
show's been over a while.
assumes. It's
All right, we're going to wrap it up here for real this time. Thank you guys as always. We've had a blast on our return record session.
I wrap my genitals in saran wrap for freshness.
Wrap mine in bacon for flavor. Actually, prosciutto, because I'm fancy.
Prosciutto and bacon.
Yeah. I won.
The flavor saver.
Yeah, I won one of those big legs of prosciutto, and just once a week I just take one shave off.
One.
So I'm gonna have fresh prosciutto for the next 700 years.
Oh my lord.
It'll be great.
Crotch warmed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have nothing to say because I got a visual, and Corin Nemec was holding prosciutto that I knew to be
The
in
more
my
you
penis.
move, the more cooked it is.
Oh God.
I'm so excited.
Why am I just moving like that?
And I just can't.
I'm moving like Elizabeth Berkley in actually exactly when she was singing "I'm So Excited" in Saved by the Bell when she was taking speed.
Oh my
And she's like,
God.
"I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so
Totally
scared."
right.
Right.
I
And it's
think
that
that
same
then it should
dance.
segue into when she like puts her leg and bangs Kyle MacLachlan in the under the waterfall in Showgirls.
Or when she period sexes Glenn Plummer
Yeah.
in Showgirls.
When she shows her tits off in
In
Saved by the Bell.
When she
She was always my favorite.
when she lets Al Pacino down gently in Any Given Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Right?
she was
Good
in
times.
that.
Yeah, she made it. She made it further than Tiffany Amber Thiessen, which
Tiffany Amber Thiessen looks weird now. She looks like one of the aliens from They Live.
still
Did not work out very well for her.
it's not. I just see Kelly Kapowski.
Acid to the face.
I could care less.
I'm
all over it.
Kapow!
Ski.
Ski. Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
All right, guys.
You're a male chauvinist pig. Oink oink, baby.
Yeah, that was probably how they named her in the casting. Somebody was like, "Look at her, kapow, skeet, 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 skeet," and then see that guy actually knew skeet before Little John was born.
He started it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a
Just
trendsetter.
some random like Dick Ebersol from NBC actually invented
Old
skeet.
Dickie, eh?
Yeah. Okay, serious.
Yeah.
We
I
got.
gotta go take care of my sick chinchilla.
I have to go to bed because I have to be up soon. All right.
Oh, fuck you, ever, eh?
Yeah, we love you guys very much.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. We're going to announce our next movie. It's going to be a good one, I promise.
Okay, once you're done watching this movie, I want you to open up your window, all the people that are listening to this, and I want you to yell, "They live."
We sleep.
Yep.
Which literally is the theme of this exact moment. They
Yep.
will live. We're going to sleep.
Damn right.
Nighty night, babies.
Don't let the bed bugs bite you.
Or fuck your wife.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.